So me being the Niger girl that I am, my teacher came in the class and I'm over here standing up like, good morning, sir. You are welcome to science class. Thank you for joining us, sir. People were looking at me like, what the hell is wrong with this girl? What? Hi Goldies, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Precious Go. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you guys so much for coming back to my channel and watching this video, because I know you will watch it, right? Yeah. And if you are a new subscriber, thank you for clicking on this video, and please be sure to join the family because we are lovely and nice people over here. Okay, so Goldies, let's get right into today's video. Okay, it's just, I'm gonna try to make this really short because I tend to talk too much. But Goldies, today we're gonna be talking about my transition from Nigeria to the United States of America, from being a Niger girl living in Nigeria to being a Niger girl living in USA, Texas, Houston to be precise. So guys, I would say like the first obvious thing for anyone that has like moved or had that transition would be the accent. Like back in Nigeria, okay, first I came here, I think I turned 16 here, so I was here when I was 15. So pretty much in Nigeria I would like watch all these American movies, and like I just always knew that I would travel eventually, like because my mom used to travel and my sister was in UK. Our families were just everywhere, so I just knew like definitely I cannot stay in Nigeria. I'm gonna be one of the girlies that travel, when I was okay. Shout out to my parents. But you guys, yeah, so I watched a lot of American movies, so kind of understanding them wasn't too hard for me, but for them to understand me, for like people here to understand me, was kind of tough. But that didn't really last too long because I started high school here. I started as a sophomore here, and that itself wasn't like, that just lasted like a term or 2 terms, and I just started getting the hang of everybody, what people would say, because you have to, because there's no way your accent is not going to change. It has to change because you have to adapt to people here, because this is your home now, this is where you live, right? So that wasn't really really that much of a challenge for me, thankfully. So I guess the next thing would be how different the education system is here, because first of all, in Nigeria you would, well, for me, first of all, going to like a public school was like a big deal in Nigeria. Like if you say you're in a public school, people just start to like look down on you and stuff. But here is not the same. It's like I went to a public high school here, and literally everybody and their mama went to a public high school, and people don't even count it as a big deal if you go to a public school here. But back in Nigeria, it's like a big deal. Oh, you're going to public school, really. But then again, I guess it's because of the system. Their system was different and everything. And although I didn't go to a public school in Nigeria, but I had friends that went to public schools in Nigeria, and I would like hear everything, all the problems they had to face and stuff. So one thing I learned about the education here is that you don't go to the you go to the teacher. The teacher don't come to you. You know how in Nigeria you have your classroom and then teachers come in and out of them depending on the class that they're teaching you. But here you go to the teachers. So my first day here, the class already started. I was late, so when I came in, the teacher had me introduce myself to everybody in the class. So then I took a seat, I sat down. It was time for me to go to the next class. So me being the Niger girl that I am, my teacher came in the class and I'm over here standing up like, good morning sir, you are welcome to science class, thank you for joining us sir. Were looking at me like, what the hell is wrong with this girl? What are you doing? And then I saw like nobody else stood up, so I just embarrassingly sat back down because what? I cannot believe I just did that. And the teacher was like, oh thank you, but you don't have to like get up to greet me, like it's okay. Even the teachers will call you Miss Precious, Miss this, Miss that. You know how you're the one that's supposed to call a teacher Mr. or Miss or Mrs. They give you that respect. And there's always room for tutorials, like they're willing to tutor you. If it's after class, during class, there's definitely room to pass here. Like if you fail, you just fail because you want to fail, And their way of punishing is by giving you detention. They never bring you cane and say, I will whoop your butt today. Give me on, I'll be crying, uncle please, uncle please, uncle please. No, none of that here. Like, oh, you are going to go to detention for 2 hours, and then you just see people start to, actually that doesn't, detention is just like a room, I guess, that you sit down in, and I don't think you can use your phones in there. You just have to study something. So people freak out when they get detention, but me, I'm just like, what's this? Not me to sit down and face war. I does this, man. I can do it. Like, even though I've never gotten detention, I just had friends, but I just never thought of it as a big deal. Like, what's in detention? Nothing. As long as you're not beating me, as long as you're not whooping me with pancake or anything you see around you, then we're good. But yeah, that's that about the education system. They're really like friendly here, I guess, and they're straight to the point. There's no, they believe in like working smart, not hard, because I don't know, just it's not too hard to catch up and get used to the system in whatever you're being taught. Oh yes, and I forgot to mention, there's also something called financial aid that you apply for. It's when the government pays for your classes. Say like you have a class or 2 classes, 3 classes, there's like 800 or like 900 or something. They'll usually like give you sometimes more than what you need. So like if you don't need to buy a textbook or anything, you're good. Like you just need to pay for your classes and the rest is yours. So that's also like something to add, like that's also an advantage. The government here are like helping, and they help students and stuff. So, and if you do get a job, people are always willing to help you. If you say you're a student, you're in school, they're always willing to work with your schedule. And so this place is very like accommodative of like students. So I guess they want everybody to have an education, which is good, which is the right thing, which I think is pretty cool, and everyone should have that. But I guess one other thing would be, I would just say, like, before anyone comes here, before anyone like leaves their home or whatnot, you should at least like try to learn a trade or something, like something to just because imagine you're in college, right, and you can do hair, and you're just doing hair, going to school, making money. That's a win-win. That's good, you know. Like, I tried learning how to sew in Nigeria before coming here, but the lady wasn't really like teaching me nothing. It was just like, oh, clean my baby's butt, sweep this, sweep that. You know how they are. They don't teach you anything. They just like let you work really, really hard for some months, and then they start teaching you. But I quit like I think the first month. I'm like, yeah, I'm not doing that. But if I had stayed, I probably would have been like a famous designer now. You know. But now I'm trying to learn. Now I'm trying to like go back to that sewing stuff and just learn and see how I can pick myself back up. But if that's something you've already done in Nigeria before coming here, that will give you a upper hand, you know. It'll give you an upper hand in whatever you're doing. And I would also like, I guess, talk about the school. Well, I think I already talked about school, yeah. But when I say like give you upper hand, it's like it'll just, there's nothing really like crazy, you know. If you just have your own income, that would be good for you and your family. And then you can definitely get easily carried away here, like for sure. You can just come here and just be carried away with just work, and just forget about school. Don't let that be you, because you're gonna eventually need to go to school, eventually need to graduate. So just have that plan and try to be focused. Even if you do want to have a job, work part-time and just still have school as a priority, you know. Just like have school as a priority, you know. But and then again, ooh, let's talk about the bills. Everything here not bill. Everything is a bill here, like down to the water that we drink and down to the water that comes out of our taps and everything. You pay for them. Light bills, water bill, electricity bill, phone bill. You know how in Nigeria you buy credits, and if you finish using it, you burn it down. Finish using it, burn it down. You can buy like 10,000 naira credits in a month. But here, like, you just pay once and it lasts you the whole month. You can get unlimited internet. You can get the not unlimited one. I don't know what that's called because I used the unlimited, so I don't know. But you could get that one too. There's choice for that. There's a choice for that, you know. But everything here is a bill. Like, even if you beat the light that you're not supposed to beat, like you get pulled over, it's a bill. You're gonna pay a fine. They have easy tags here that makes you get to your destination a bit faster than regular roads. You gotta pay for that too. And just, you gotta pay for gas. Gas has gone up now. So it's like, these are like the other things. And then getting pulled over here is not like necessarily like a big deal depending on your crime. Like, but I would say right then it wasn't. But I guess now that cops are like wilding out and stuff, it could be a problem. But I remember like when I first got pulled over, I guess because I didn't have a paper tag or something right on there, I was scared. Like, I was crying. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna go to jail. Like, oh, what do I do? Do I call my mom? Do I call my dad? And then the cop was so nice. He was like, hey, can I have your license? Can I have your da-da-da? I was just giving him, even the tears discouraged him from from giving me a citation. He was just like, I see it's your first time, so I'm just gonna let you go. Just try to get it fixed and da-da-da-da-da. So they can be nice, and there's no bribery. You're not bribing anybody. I think they could even arrest you for trying to bribe them. But then again, I don't know. Maybe not all cops are like that, but the ones that, I don't know. But yeah, there's nothing like bribing a cop here that I know of. But yeah, so dead that dead that mentality. If you think you can come here and like bribe your way out of things, nope. No, you will not. No, you cannot. And yeah, schooling, you have every chance for everything. Just just do what you can and try not to lose focus, and try to just stay focused and be friends with the right people. Don't get carried away. There are a lot of things you could definitely sneak into a club at 16 or 17, just have a fake ID or have your sister's ID or something. They don't really care about that like that. So if you come and you want to be clubbing, partying, and forget about what's important, that might not like be a good thing for you, you know. I'll just say like those are the things that I've noticed that are like different from here in Nigeria. So I don't know, like I said, I don't want to make this video too long. So if you guys have anything that I'm not saying, I know I probably have more than that on my book, but I don't have it, and I'm not gonna just be looking in my book. I just wanted to chat with you guys. To need to be movie. How do they say? Yeah, I'm right. But yeah, I believe that's about it. Like, just try to stay focused. My microphone thingy came off. You guys didn't even tell me. It's right here. Try to stay focused. You can easily get carried away. Cops are friendly. School is good. Everything. You just make your money. You have to start driving early because you need a car. Unless you want to take buses. We have buses too, but I personally don't really like them. I would rather have my own car to be able to just go where I want to go. But you can also do that. Have buses, at least to begin with. For sure, you're definitely gonna come and start with that, not just straight up a car. But I got a car my senior year of high school, and I've been here since sophomore year. So, but luckily for me, my school wasn't too far from where I lived, so my mom would walk me to school, or if my dad could, he would drop me off. But yeah, like every morning me and my mom would walk to school, and then she would walk back. She was just that paranoid, because I'm thinking like she didn't really need to do that, but I guess she was just like, she doesn't know how it is here, so she would rather see me enter my classroom and see me going to school rather than me going alone. Plus I was leaving the house really early, so I guess I could understand why she would do that. Like 6 a.m 7 a.m to get to class, to get to school. So yeah, guys. And in your public school, they don't have uniforms. Everybody just wears whatever. Public school here, they're like fashion shows, fashion sprees. Like I remember me and my girls used to just, what are we wearing today? What are we wearing tomorrow? Let's plan our outfits. Let's do that. And then I'll wake up way early to like do my makeup and everything. It was just like a fashion show. So that was nice. Phones are allowed. You're allowed to use your phone. You know, there's the tension, like I said. But yeah, everything is pretty much rosy and nice. But if you guys know that there's something I've missed that you think is the difference, you can definitely let me know in the comments. Let me know your thoughts about everything. And if you want more videos of like, I don't know, how to come here, how to become a citizen, how to, you know, get your green card, whatnot, just let me know in the comments for my Niger people, and I'll definitely like look into it for you guys and come back on here and deliver. I definitely want to like release my videos back to back and not slack at all this year, hence why I'm uploading this video as soon as the last one. So if you haven't seen the last one, go check it out. Okay, thank you so much, Goldies, for tuning in. I really appreciate you. Please don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe for your girl. Please. And I promise you will not regret it. Bye, Goldies.